Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Henrik. I represent Trustly, a Swedish payment technology company, currently the first regulated TPP, operating since 2008. First of all, I wish to thank everyone that voted for us in the FinTech Awards, and we're really thrilled to be here. So what is Trustly? Trustly was founded in Stockholm in 2008. 2016, we're 110 people. Annually, we process both payments in and payments out, in total of excess 2 billion euros. We cover 29 markets and have a growth pace of more than 100%. Annually, that is. We plan to take on another 50 colleagues this year. We have a sustainable, proven business model with pure organic growth in our backs. And we're backed by strong investors, if needed. So what do we do? To start, we're a technology company. We're at the forefront of technology utilization. We're born questioning how things are done today, and we're constantly wondering if there isn't a better way of doing things. We have three profound views that I'd like to share that triangulate our position. First of all, we see the evolution of the bank account. The digitalization and the evolution of the bank account. Today's online consumers want instant gratification and results. They expect simplicity and convenience above all. They want things now, not tomorrow. Any delays affect the user experience negatively and in the end, the customer satisfaction. This urge for now means that conventional concepts and ideas needs to be reshaped. Banking is a good example. Consumers now demand to bank anywhere, instantly, and with increasing convenience on any device. Where most people just see an online bank account, we see a generic financial services product that 93% of all Europeans already have. They use it regularly, they trust it, they know how to operate it, and best of all, they get their monthly salary to it. The online bank has evolved into the financial hub of people's lives. And secondly, important thing that Iberi was touching upon is we see no borders. Maybe because it's in our DNA as a company, but more so because the constant questioning of what is possible with new technology, redefining the impossible, also refers to our product expansion and potential reach, our mindset, our employees' mindset, and the cross-border drivers in the e-commerce industry. Amongst the consumers and merchants online, we see, truly, no borders. Third, we see the need for partnerships, co-opetition, and collaboration. To keep up with consumers in a rush, new technology and regulation, yet still stay focused. We see the need for building partnerships and get into co-opetition. This is the future of what you often refer to as FinTech. The banks are somewhat hampered when it comes to leverage modern technology with their technical heritage, regulatory overhead, mindset. Co-opetition is about crossing traditional boundaries of who is to be seen as a competitor and partner, and to reach outside of the traditional barriers to mutually reach a greater good. What we saw was a missing link between the online bank and the e-commerce industry. Paying with your online bank in the checkout wasn't convenient, it wasn't simple enough to meet the market demands. Consumers in Europe, and they are about 500 million, couldn't use their online bank to pay like they want to. The infrastructure was there in some markets. Netherlands is a good example with Ideal, but fragmented, often obsolete and restricted in reach, often also with market actors competing about the same customers, not collaborating to optimize the consumer benefits. So we built that missing link. We enabled consumers by developing a conversion maximizing interface so the consumer can pay with their online bank directly in the checkout on any device with instant gratification, no sign-up needed. They already have everything they need, including trust for it and knowledge how to use it. We strongly believe that a good online bank e-payment product will increase consumers' preference for the payment method over time, just like Ideal has proven here in the Netherlands. Did you know that 70% of the online consumers prefer to pay with their online bank using Ideal? We enable merchants by developing an interface effectively connecting the online bank in the 29 markets that we currently cover, offering them to online merchants through one agreement, one integration. A pan-European online payments platform delivering the speed, reach, and conversion that the market demands. It's as simple as that. The industry, it's worth mentioning that we sell both pay-ins and fully automated payouts in all currencies. Third, we enable banks. The technology enables banks to partner with providers of these solutions and strengthen their existing consumer behavior, instead of losing it or risk losing it to other popular payment methods that are available today. To mention a few: PayPal, Amazon, Klarna, Alipay. You know them. The technology is a perfect strategic fit for the established banks, turning the online bank account into an additional revenue source without additional investment. The online bank is already there. We believe not only banks still have a chance to take the leading position in the payment market, but that it's the best possible scenario for everyone. We, as the first regulated operator of this technology, currently offer a revenue share model in exchange for marketing and branding from banks. To sum it up, the idea was to simplify bank payments, and so we did. Trustly adds the missing convenience and simplicity to bank payments, ultimately making online bank payments the safest and most convenient payment method on any device demanded by the entire value chain. All you really need is a bank account, something that 93% of the 500 million Europeans already have. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Carl-Henrik. So I think you managed even best the time. The bling bling isn't still here, so congratulations on that. Do we have questions from the panel members or from the audience? We start with the panel members.
With payment and merchants, always about conversion. How is your conversion if compared to other payment methods, and how do you onboard merchants?
How we onboard merchants? We have sales teams. We collaborate with PSPs. Different ways. Regular sales, I guess. Try to automate as much as possible. Automation is a heart in our culture. Use technology as much as we can to loosen the friction or release the friction there. I guess.
And how is conversion at checkout if you compare it to like PayPal or other credit card, other payment methods?
If we look at the competitors, the existing online bank e-payment methods that we compete with, we see no difference.
My question would be, how do you position yourself as compared to Klarna, for example? What are sort of what's your competitive advantage?
Very good question. Klarna is, they're reaching for, to become a one-stop shop, to strategically, take on the entire customer and offer all payment methods available. That fight is truly on in Europe. Every day, every week, we see new competitors getting into that fight, trying to own the entire customer. We are a payment provider, which means that we can fit into any checkout, whether it's Klarna's, Qliro's, Alipay's, Amazon's, wherever. We supply the bank payment method that they deliver.
Do we have more questions from the panel members? Then it's also open for the audience to ask questions if there is an interest.
Well, if I may ask a question to the people from Trustly and Bankable, how far away do you think you are from going IPO? Are we sort of talking years, months? Because that's my interest.
Okay, I can start. That's a question that I'd just refer to the owners. I don't have a good answer on it. We'll see. Currently, Trustly is privately owned, so yeah.
Yes.
So, yes, so I'm the founder of the First Shareholder, so I can answer your question. We are, of course, that's one option. I think the focus today, the timing will be 3 years in any case. But I think what we want to demonstrate is that we are the most profitable company ever, and then we'll be independent, and IPO will be an option to become the greatest, but I think we need to be great before being the greatest. And I think I've done an IPO before. It was not very big at the time. We were a $20 million company. It was very small. So I recommend, if we go to IPO, to wait a bit until we get a very large size. But we're going to partner with our clients. So IPO, will it be an option, or it's a possibility, but it's not something I wake up in the morning when I shave and I think about that. I think about my clients, I think about distribution, I think about my team and my investors, but not the IPO is not the goal like it was in my previous company. My previous company, when I wake up in the morning, every day for 6 years, I was waiting to go public. This time, no.
I actually have a continued on the answer on how we see conversion effects, and my answer is true, but I'm sorry I limited the answer to comparing the existing solutions. If we look at Finland, for example, a typical monobank solution area where 10 banks have 10 different agreements, APIs, and products, our product does not convert less than their existing online solution. But by saying that, it means that they don't have solution, it doesn't support mobile, for example, so it converts 0 to 1 compared to us on mobile.
Okay, quite an interesting perspective. I'm shopping with our solution in mobile quite often, so that's interesting to hear that. But then, yes, I think I have one more question for you. Mm-hmm. What's your view on going towards the PSD2? Because there is going to be a requirement for strong authentication there, and actually the way that you're working is that you are reusing the customer credentials.
Absolutely. Currently, the consumers that choose to pay with their online bank account using our technology is, from my perspective, not more different than they choose between Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer when visiting their online bank. And in that sense, the consumer is already using two-step or authentication when they visit their online bank, which the bank demands. So in this case, there's no difference. Well, there is one difference. The difference is that our technology, as a TPP, are licensed by the Swedish Financial Supervisory Authority and passported to all EU member states according with the PSD, something that the browsers that the users regularly use are not.